Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini. And we're going to look at love at the end of the reading. So if you have a Gemini and your Venus is in Gemini, we're going to look at you also. So this is a general reading, and please take from the reading whatever is meant for you. It may be your partner's reading. It could be your grandmother's reading. You're going to know how this storyline relates to you, and it may be a piece of it or all of it. Now, the top row, when I pull it out, is going to be all about you, Gemini. And I got to tell you, this is what I'm hearing. And then we'll look at the detail and go into romance. But this is what I'm hearing. I kept hearing chopsticks, okay? The little piano thing, chopsticks. Do, 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 right? You guys know that one. And I asked, because I was writing down, I'm getting ready to do Gemini. So as I was meditating, I asked, is that part of it? Because it won't stop playing in my head. And here's the guided message that I heard. This may be for one of you. It may be for a few. It could be for a lot of you. But this message is saying that you have a beautiful song or piece of art that you need to express and you need to present to the world. They want you to play that song, because in playing that song, it's going to have you focus on those sounds, and you're going to be playing this. And some of you will play this song over and over in your head, just like I'm doing right now. So Gemini, whoever this is, you may have a partnership coming in right there with that Two of Cups, where you're going to get that song, that piece of art, and it could be anything. This could be a play that you're putting together, a musical. Whatever you're doing, it is meant for the world to see, and it is going to put you in, like you're going to become famous over that, all right? So let's continue with every single Gemini right now as we look at these cards that I've just pulled for you. This is the Two of Cups, and it's a beautiful card. And yes, it can have everything to do with romance. But when you really look at this card, it's talking about telepathic communication. It's talking about the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Two people coming together as partnership where you balance in the center. The light in the center is representing the beautiful peace and harmony between the two. But yet when you look at them, they're completely opposite. We have female and male. We have blonde and dark hair. So when you see this, the cups are both filled with an array of assortment that come together in the center because of the beautiful emotional bonding that you have. Now, some of you, and as I'm looking at this for you, this is talking about you. You, Gemini, where you're coming to this centering inside of you, and it's going to be very, very beautiful. Your senses may be heightened, particularly as we roll into the new moon phase that's coming through. But equally, we have an energy shift coming, and I'm hoping to do a live energy reading for you. We're going to look at all zodiac signs, but I need to have the thumbs up in the comments for me to know that you want that. So as long as we have 50 people, I'll do that live reading. But this is saying, beautiful Gemini, you've got a new partnership coming in, and you probably already know it's coming in. You can feel it, you can see it, you can sense it. And as we move closer to this moon cycle, whether that be the one, I think it's around the 16th or 17th of this month, or it may be the beginning of March. This is your moment to step into and shine right in the center. And that may have everything to do with that little song. So those of you who are creative and you are writing something that has music, or it has the idea of music attached to it, get it out there. Now, the Nine of Cups is saying happy, 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 joy. This is a celebration coming in. Some of you are seeing a new partnership. Absolutely. You're seeing it in your dreams, but you just know it within your body. You Gemini, you guys are very, very, you're heightened in your own senses. You can smell a little bit better. Maybe you have a better sense of hearing, or just deep inner knowing. Whatever is coming in for you, you can feel it and you know it. Now, the Nine of Cups is saying this is you coming to that place of being happy, all right? You are getting ready to make a big change in yourself because you are in that moment of discernment where it's enough mental and emotional balance that it's going to bring you your own Nine of Cups. Now, we also have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is, yes, it can be negative, absolutely. But the truth is, when we've learned our lessons, we pick up the lessons we've learned and hold them in our arms. We leave the rest on the ground and we walk away. You guys are walking away from anything that is not going to get you to this Nine of Cups. So I feel you're actually getting ready to let go of anything that was restricting you. Not necessarily a person at all. This is about you, Gemini. This is about you overcoming everything that the swords in the downward position, the negativity attached to mental clarity, to the thoughts that you're thinking. And that may very well be what this is. You're walking away saying, I don't want to think about me like that anymore, because you're an amazing individual. We all have these unique, beautiful gifts that we can present to the world, and you're seeing it. So let's keep going. We're going to look at the detail, and we're going to see who or what is going on with a storyline or two or five. Whatever comes through my readings, I will relate it to you. All right. So here we go. Now, we have the Ace of Cups, and there you go. That's beautiful. Emotional cleansing. Some of you need to cleanse out and release whatever this is. It doesn't mean that you're stuck in it, but if you find yourself going back into it, cleanse, all right? This is a big, deep cleanse. Getting an energy healing session with me, releasing it, and finally getting the opening around you, the clearing the space of the unseen. So this is a beautiful relationship for some of you that you're getting ready to come into, a partnership filled with love. This may be with your existing partner. It may be with somebody else, but we're going to take a look as we go further. We have the Nine of Wands and we have the Ten of Swords. That's what I mean. You've been in a situation. You may feel that this is your divine partner, okay? That this is your twin flame. If you're in a dynamic situation where the two of you have a lot of arguing, a lot of battling, there's deception, there's betrayal. I just said it in one word, deception, okay? I created a new word for our language. That'll fit right into the new world. The Ten of Swords is a multitude of being hurt over and over again by different people, but it can also indicate one person that does it over and over again. Either which way, this is a repetitive cycle that you are literally getting ready to say, I'm done with this. I am done. I'm over with it. I want love. I want my ninth cup. Now, you could be dealing with a person. It may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it could be also, I feel Capricorn is attached to this reading. Libra is attached to this reading. Taurus is attached to it. And Cancer is attached to it. So those zodiac signs are coming out. That could be their actual zodiac sign. It may be yours, Gemini. It could be the time that you met them, or if you're parted, you parted ways. There's a lot of troublesome, worrisome stuff going on here, where this is about mental, not being able to see through everything. That you can't see what they're doing, but now you can. You see, when you open up everything and you clear out your senses, you heighten yourself, you definitely can. Now we've got the the Page of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. If this is about love, and we are going to look at love in the end, but I'm going to say it right now. If this is about love, whoever this person is that has hurt you over and over again, maybe that in and out energy, they come in, it's called the player, so to speak, but this is simply a family member that comes in and out of your life, or a person, somebody that you love. It could even be a job that says, hey, come on in. No, we don't need you. Go home. Come back in. No, we don't need you. Go home. and it leads us into that cloudiness where we get angry. We have difficulty trying to see the value of what they're bringing into us. And this person is going to recognize that you recognize it. It's like they are catching on. They can see it. They can see it in your eyes, and they can hear it in your voice. is what I just heard, where they can tell that you know what's going on. So if you're dealing with somebody on any level that's a partner in any way, and this could be a parent and a child, all right? The page is saying, I'm very sorry, I do love you. We have a beautiful relationship. We actually come together really well, even though we butt heads. I am sorry. They come in and out because they have their own stuff that they're dealing with, and they may be worn out. And I feel for some of you, they are in an industry that has to do with building, creating, but it's more like building, hammer and nail. That could be construction, it could be a variety of different things, but it does pertain to building, is what I'm getting. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian energy, the fire, the passion that comes with this person also is why they leave. So as much passion as they have for you, they equally have that same amount of passion for other areas of their life. So they come in and they go out. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is a lot of work, and I feel they're a workaholic most definitely, and they didn't necessarily mean to hurt you, but they did, and they were very well aware of it. They were. You know they were. And that's why I'm saying they can look at you, and they know you know. And that's why they are coming in with this apology. Now, with this Page of Cups, this is a sincere apology, all right? So if this was a company that did this to you, where they made some serious changes in the work environment and overlooked you for a promotion, overlooked you for the increase, the pay increase, disregarded the paper that you asked and requested, you applied, you requested for a pay increase, and they acted like you don't deserve it. They know you do, all right? They know you do. And they weren't paying attention to you. They were focused on making money. They were focused in a different direction. Now, that company might have some financial challenges and some financial struggles as we go into this new change. And we're going into a brand new phase in this journey of the world changing into a new world. And this year is about transparency, where all the truths come out. So when it comes to a actual divine feminine and a divine masculine, whether this is internally inside of you, Gemini, or you and anyone in your life, because we're triggered not only by romance, although a lot of people recognize it that way because that's the way it was promoted, but there are thousands of people, billions of people actually, that were triggered by family members, by their careers, by other areas of life. And this is that moment where the balance is coming in. So whoever it was, whatever phase, whatever person it was, in any aspect of your life, that apology is going to come through. That is one heck of a journey. It truly, truly is. One that we really don't even want to talk about, just like we don't want to talk about some of the things that we've heard over and over throughout the years. But that's what is coming, where we have to step up and talk. And that's why I feel that whatever you're creating, Gemini, whatever you're working on, is going to help so many people in this type of a scenario. Whether that is a piece of artwork, it is a poem, it is a song, it is about dancing in the moonlight, right? It's something that you are working on, and nothing comes by chance in my readings. So those words I just mentioned, if you heard it and that has to do with you, yeah, it's not your reading, it's a general reading, but book a session, even a one question one, we can get that answer for you if you don't find it in this reading. So let's look at any adversities. You hear me grunt as I I had to pick that card up. We have the World card, and this is international, this is travel, this is starting a brand new chapter of your life. One that you need to make a decision to let go of the past in order to move forward. And we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces again. So I feel that for a lot of you in this Pisces season that we're getting ready to roll into the latter part of February, and this reading is intended for 7 to 10 days from the time that I am recording it. You're going to hear me open the door. My dog wants to go out. Captain the Bug, he wants to play with his fur friends. He does that a lot, in and out, in and out. So, you know, this is that big push for you right now, and it has everything to do with the Queen of Cups. This has to do with opening up your heart again when it comes to anything in the world, because love is love. If you love your job, you have to be open to it in order to receive more. You have to be open to receiving that pay increase in order to allow it in. It's like magic, right? If you love life, be open to life. If we're closed, it blocks us from everything that we truly want. And we all know that it has to do with romance as well. Some of you actually are going to be receiving information from a person that is at a distance, and it looks like it is more family aligned, a parent and a child. I feel they're an adult child between the age of 17 and 25 years old. And you may have been estranged from them, whether the relationship was strained and stressed for 5 to 7 years, or you have not spoken with them for 5 to 7 years. They're coming in with an apology, and you're going to need to make a decision whether or not you want to accept that love. This is big. It's a big opportunity coming in for the two of you to reunite. Your numbers for this week and the time that you are viewing this video is 2, 3, 2, 3. So that could be February 23rd. That may be also, 2, 3. And you may also see 4. It's definitely progressive numbers, but the 23rd is highlighted, and I'm seeing the 23rd of February is going to be a big date, which I believe actually may have been in one of the water signs, a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising in one of those signs, check that out also. I'm pretty sure it was a water sign that I saw that. Could have been a few. There are some repetitive messages this week, because this is a worldwide event that we're going through. It's not yours. It's not just mine. It's the entire world. Billions of people are going through the same type of feelings of stresses and excitement all at the same time. This is a card of a new chapter beginning that is going to be absolutely lovely, where some of you are going to be able to you're actually going to accept a job. This job is not only going to be better suited for you, you're going to fall in love with what you do. And if you've been doing it for 20 years, like say accounting, or, I see numbers attached to it. So that could be anything. You could be a designer, and if you're a designer, it definitely has to do with the fashion, beauty, and fashion industry. Whatever it is, you guys, this is this new opportunity coming in that's going to take place of all of this negative that you've been through. Okay? It has to do with your pentacles, it has to do with work, and this is about abundance getting ready to happen. So this offer coming in, whether it be from a person or a career avenue, is going to be absolutely wonderful. The challenge is that you have to make a life change. This is a big life change. It's a big life decision. So play those chopsticks, right? And it'll help you through it. The world is international travel, and I do see that. You may be dealing with Taurus. Taurus equally represents the month of May for me. When I see the bull, I think of the month of May. So by the season of Taurus, which is in April rolling into May, right? It's in the month of May. You have a big change coming in, and this is a big, big choice. All right, 2, 3, and possibly 4s. Repetitive numbers for you. Let me go ahead and pull some more detail on this and see where we're going with this. Now, some of you, it is a family situation, most definitely, where you may have been dealing with a mother, a father. There may have been a person, it doesn't matter their age, but it's two people in a family where you're going through a transformation. This person was not nice. This person caused a lot of grief. They were rude and embarrassing and humiliating. So they may have had narcissistic characteristic traits that you were dealing with. But the beauty of this is you're going to come out feeling victorious through this whole endeavor. And here we see another 2. 2s are highlighted. February 23rd is going to be a big, profound time frame for you. It doesn't mean sit there and look at the calendar and say, when's it coming? When's it coming? It didn't happen. It means it's going to come in very subtly, very, 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 it just kind of just blends in. And this is an ending with that old situation. It's an ending with that job or that person, but it's transforming your entire life. And that's what's leading you into this new chapter. So whoever this negative, nasty person was, they are gone. And remember, chopsticks is important somehow in this reading. So I'm going to go on to the love readings. If you guys like this video, please thumbs up the video and subscribe to my channel as we go deeper into these wonderful messages and make some serious life changes. So here we go, you guys. We're going to take a look at couples and singles, and we're going to start with couples right now. Very soon, you and your partner are going to have a beautiful moment where you remember why the two of you connected. The Two of Cups. You may be soulmates, and you may feel deeply, deeply bonded to this person. And regardless of whatever happened in the past, you are going to make sure that you stay together. However, there are boundaries that need to be set. The Nine of Wands is feeling exhausted, but yet also this is you establishing new boundaries and having to put them in motion. So the Seven of Wands that precedes it is you saying, you know what, I draw the line. We're going to do it this way, this way, this way. You know, and they are not following that guideline. So it takes a lot of work with that Eight of Pentacles to get this actually transformed. But the beauty of it is you and your partner have this beautiful moment where you're going to remember why you fell in love. And that will lead you into a new chapter. That new chapter will either be rocky and edgy, or it will be filled with love like it was in the very 1 to 3 years of your relationship so long ago. All right, let's take a look at our singles. Unrequited love. All right, if you were in a relationship that hurt you, and it obviously did, it was a repetitive cycle, and I feel that some of you were dealing with the same type of person over and over again, or somehow, some way, they rejected you. This isn't about you know, that you did necessarily anything wrong. It is about you picking the wrong people. The people that you were attached to, that you ended those relationships, are being transformed right now because you've got a brand new person coming in. This person, okay, is not the same person. You've changed as an individual. You've grown, and you can see the truth before you could not. So those blankets are lifting, and if they haven't yet, they will be very, very soon, because this is talking about a transformation. Now, the challenge is also exactly that Queen of Cups, where you have to see beyond whatever happened in the past. You've learned your lessons. Pick up the swords and leave the rest and go, right? Like how I explained this reading. You take from the reading what is meant for you and let the rest go. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, all right? I feel you're going to meet them in the Pisces season, and this is a brand new person. The unrequited love is what you are taking those swords and walking off and starting a brand new relationship, one that is meant for you. Have an amazing week. Thank you for watching.